Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to another reaction. We're checking out ENHYPEN's comeback, Bad Desire, with or without you. However, before getting into that, if you're reading the title of this specific video, then you would know that we are also checking out the Desire Concept Cinema video that they dropped like 3 weeks ago, which for some reason I managed to miss. However, seeing as how lore heavy ENHYPEN's music videos are, I would be remiss if I didn't watch this. So I was thinking about watching this on my own time, but I figured that it would just make a better reaction to have everything in context and to be able to talk to you guys as we go along. So we are starting off with the Desire Concept Cinema, and if you are new to this channel, check out the rest of my ENHYPEN reactions in the playlist somewhere up there or in the description attached. And if you want to see a little bit of extra, we have reacted to Island Season 1 over at Patreon, and there's a little bit of live reactions. There's going to be a full list of all of the available stuff that I have for ENHYPEN. There isn't much, but what I do have, I have enjoyed tremendously doing. So with that being said, quick little shameless plug, let's get into it. Nice. Bit of a callback.
시작됐어.
Yep.
숨기려고 애쓰지만 때때로 다시 떠오른다. 아무리 애써도 그것에서 벗어날 수 없다.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we have a very special guest with us. We have a real live vampire.
Okay, this is giving heavy Joker, Joaquin Phoenix Joker
Now,
vibes.
I know what you're all probably thinking. A real vampire? But tonight, folks, we are cutting through the fiction. Tonight, we will find out what it's really like.
This is actually given vibes of, there's like a horror movie, a very well acclaimed one that is surrounded. The concept is a talk show and there's like a horror movie happening within it. I don't remember the title of the movie. I haven't watched it. I just know that, you know, people were raving about it.
Vampire.
But this is more so Joaquin Phoenix's
So,
Joker, especially with
do you
the...
drink blood, live forever? The whole deal?
the generic idea, the stereotype, so to speak.
And yet, here you are on national television.
He's about to cover Bon Jovi, isn't that obvious? Come on. Oh.
Because I want to be seen. To remind you that I exist. To remind myself.
Okay, this is giving that horror movie that I talked about.
Well, I've got loads of questions for you. There is a tremendous amount of fascination surrounding your kind. Do you still feel emotions? You know, love, guilt, desire?
Desire
Do you have some desire?
is the
Sorry.
one thing that never dies.
I guess that's not cranberry juice. Man, give Hee-sung some fucking eyeliner and he can be the next Batman. Like, it's giving like emo Robert Patterson vibes of the Batman. Oh shit, that looks majestic.
시간이 흐를수록 희미해질 줄 알았다.
That's the
하지만
Bad Desire.
어둠은 늘 같은 자리에서 나를 기다린다.
do have questions because like they're interchanging, right? It was Jay and then transitioned to Jake. Now it's Heesung and it's Nikki. You have the thing before they talked about desire is the one thing that never dies because it's both good and bad. Like the desire for blood, you know, if a real life vampire surrounded by humans, but then we see like the darkness. It's almost like it actually giving like Donnie Darko with Jake Gyllenhaal, an epic cult classic. The villain is giving like that bunny villain vibes in a way, but he did say like, I want to be seen, I want to be known, like I don't want to be forgotten. Is it because of the desire for something? Like it's not for vanity, but it's more so if I'm being seen by the public, I have to hold myself accountable to not do some bad desire kind of shit. So I need to kind of like put myself in check to not let myself go into the dark desire, so to speak, and not be a killer for the blood or whatever. So because I'm now in a spotlight, basically, I can't necessarily go and, you know, go into a dark alley in the middle of the night and kill someone and drink their blood or something. Not that they have ever done that, but they just kind of like, you know, the dark passenger is kind of like creeping up on them a little bit and they want to do something that is something that they battled against. That's kind of like the vibe so far. Very cinematic shit. Like they can legitimately just make a movie already and be done with it. Damn. Holy shit, Sanu's eyes. Oh, you're about to pay for laughing at him? You heartless bastards. I guess the dark desire kind of like creeped up. That's weird. Wasn't Sanu like in the song Sacrifice, wasn't he the sacrificial lamb basically? And now he's the one bad apple, so to speak? Or are they all creeping up on like that bad desire shit?
타워.
Oh. As long as Blade doesn't show up, we're good. Looking like a mafia boss.
빨리 왔네.
준비됐어?
I'm ready, Daddy. What? Sorry. He's ready. What do you want from me?
너무 오래 기다렸어.
맞아. 더 이상 기다리지 않아도 돼.
And what happens when you love someone? When you truly, deeply love them? Desire them?
You bite them.
You desire to destroy the things you love. That's who you are. Cursed.
Then you want to destroy them.
If that's true, if you desire to destroy what you love, then what do you love? Is it a curse?
I love that the darkness is quite literally and figuratively bigger than them. That's why it's overcoming them. That's kind of cool.
His desire.
그들은 날 잊었을까? 아니면 여전히 속삭일까? 그 괴물은 사라졌냐고. 다시 인간처럼 살고 싶지는 않냐고.
Oh.
All right, everyone, stay calm. There's no need to panic. It's just a power outage.
It's not like you have a
Things happen all the
vampire
time.
on your hands.
Hold on, people, slow down. Don't there's no need to panic. Where are you going? Where were you?
그리고 때가 되면 그 지긋지긋한 욕망이 수면 위로 떠오르곤 한다.
Jimmy.
And Jong-un looks like an anime character. For fuck's sake, I'm still not over him.
No.
이것이 저주라면 나는 기꺼이 이 밤을 껴안겠다.
I love the LA noir vibe that they got going on too. That's super cool. Both the music and like the lighting, the costume design and everything. Isung looks like he's about to battle fucking Sandman or something. Like, fucking awesome. Nice.
Tell me your desire.
Oh, this is definitely Park Min Soo. Am I supposed to know that name right away? I'm not sure. But yeah, Sung-hoon also, like, the intro shot here, he looked like almost like a bit of a Bruce Wayne if he was a vampire, and then looked like a mafia boss. That was dope. I love that Hee-sung and Nikki are looking at the mirror, and it's almost like a mirror on the wall. Who has the biggest desire of them all? Kind of shit, which I thought was awesome. I love the whole like dark passenger, and he basically just woke him up because the bite, they don't kill, they turn. So that was cool as shit. Like, this was so incredibly atmospheric. It has a very film noir kind of vibe. And if it wasn't black and white, like super stylistic black and white, I kind of wonder how would that look, because I feel like it would fit quite well with some of the outfits, especially the talk show stuff and the members showing up there. That was awesome. The club scene was really, really cool. Like, the soundtrack just in general was pretty damn good with this one. And I love the idea that a real vampire was invited on a talk show and so many people still decided to show up because of the intrigue, because also how pretty they are, let's not forget that. But also, it's like, it's that desire in a way. It's kind of like it goes both ways. Even though you know that it's probably going to be a bad idea, but something within you kind of like desires to see that in real life, a real life vampire and whatnot. That would be pretty cool to see, right? Until shit goes off the rails. And it was basically like them kind of like, literally they gave their intention in the beginning of this trailer saying, I want to be seen, I want to be known. Like, stop just talking about me behind my back, whispering about me, and thinking that I have become nothing but, a mythical creature, like an urban legend of sorts, like vampires that are not, real, but if they were, that's how they would be. And then suddenly you have a real life vampire within the concept of this. And they hijacked the show and turned rather, the host. So that was really fucking cool. Really enjoyed this one and excited to now, I'm hoping that the actual music video for Bad Desire follows in the vein of this concept in terms of how dark, gritty, and I hope that they turn as bad as it can get. Before maybe the next comeback, they kind of like turn back and they kind of like see the good and whatever. But I really want them to go full blown, kind of like dark vampire with this one and just turn everyone and take over the world, kind of. That would be kind of nice, to be honest. Or maybe I'm just psychotic. But anyway, let's get into the music video.
Did you really think I could just stand by and watch you disappear? I told myself it was for you. It's hard.
This is kind of giving Sacrifice vibes with the falling from grace and shit.
It was your own desire.
Holy shit, what the fuck was that? That's oh my, this is literally like light and dark. Man, this is almost hell and heaven in a way. This gives vibes of like the Sacrifice music video, and it's like no matter how much I tried to be good, the desire within me, like me, is the problem. Like I wanted this no matter what, and I couldn't suppress it, which is why Heesung and Nikki are looking at the mirror in the cinema clip, and it's like, what's your darkest desire? Who asks that? Oh, Lucifer Morningstar asks what's your desire or your deepest desire or something, which makes sense with the devil and shit. Anyway, awesome stuff already. Didn't even get to hear 5 seconds of the song.
Always be toward the darkness.
This is cool. I'm so excited. That was so childish, I'm sorry. Ooh. Is that the Vincenzo set? Let's go. This is giving vibes of Justin Timberlake and Timbaland, you know, the what goes around comes back around. Like the verse itself. The vocal melody. Whoa. That's dope. What? Wait, I barely processed the fact that Nikki has bleached hair and it looks iconic. But then, what in the... This looks like a live action adaptation of Solo Leveling or some shit. Or some anime. Holy... What in the hell? Fuck you, sir. I'm still not over your transformation. That's thumbnail material for sure. Ew. Oh my god. Holy shit. Can I just say how genius the filmmaking of this, like the shot was upside down as they're literally saying this is my bad desire, so my world is upside down, and like the filmmaking is just, let's just flip it literally and figuratively. That is so freaking cool. And then Nikki's literally battling himself as like that thing creature is taking over, as I believe Heesung is literally writing it. Holy shit. Pause warning, sorry. Burning desire, nice. Whoa. This is iconic. The robot arm, amazing camera movement. Ooh. No. Oh my god. Just 25 more seconds. Oh, Jesus Christ. Just 25 more seconds. Just a tiny bit of a... Just a tiny... That sounded so good. Like, this kind of... How... I don't know if it's because of how insane the visuals were and how intricate they were, or how, like, smooth and groovy the song itself was, but it almost felt like a trailer with how grand the visuals were, that I almost forgot that I'm listening to an actual song. This legitimately felt like I just watched a trailer for some insanely, you know, immersive video game or something like that. Like, that was insane, and I mean that in the best way possible. Like, that was freaking dope. Like, this apocalyptic scenery that they're in as everything is burning by the bad desire. And I love the emphasis, because they do have the XO song, you know, which is like, I believe the XO, it has like, it's not the full name of the song, right? ENHYPEN, let's see, XO. Only if you say yes. So now it's bad desire with or without you. So even if you're not there with me, the bad desire is kind of like taking. So either you're with me, or if you're without me, it's still going to take over me. So either join me or don't. So it's kind of like, to me, it almost like emphasizes how bad the desire is, that they're willing to, you know, let go of that special someone, to where back in XO, it was only if you say yes, you know, it was only dependent on you or something like that. Obviously it's different stories, right? But still, like, it's kind of interesting. But like the scenery as the darkness is taking over, there's like the fire with Jake, I believe, right? As burning desires. The scene here with Jake is kind of like reminiscent of Sacrifice, maybe? Or like, I'm not sure. Like, this is kind of reminiscent of something from Sacrifice. And like, I love like this dark creature, cloud, ghost, whatever darkness is kind of like sweeping them as it's taking over. Like, the way it's taking over him, the way it's taking over him, you know, the way it's taking, the way this is, the way it's taken over Sunu too, as like the circle is circling. Nice, idiot. The thing is spinning, and as we see like that creature that is the same darkness in a way, that was incredible. Like, he completely surrendered too. Like, it wasn't like there was no force against that darkness. He let it take him completely. And then there's like the visuals of like what looks like, you know, angels or something, or like fairies of sorts flying away from them. I'm not sure if it's supposed to represent like well, maybe not angels, because I do see like the wings, so it looks like that creature that is taking over them, which is the darkness. But at the same time, there's some creatures that kind of like look like angels. You know, it's kind of like looking very like, I don't know, Greek mythology kind of like coded, maybe, I'm not sure. But because of how white it is, I do feel like it's kind of like something angelic or something light within them that is slowly being, it is slipping away from them as the darkness is completely taking over them, as they're surrendering completely. Nikki's dark passenger, so to speak, is like consuming him, telling him to move to the dark side. Quite the literal devil on his shoulder. That was cool. Like, the sky is burning too. It's like there's no heaven, there's only hell, there's darkness and nothing else, just bad desires. This is like and the whole desire thing legitimately makes me think of like Lucifer Morningstar from the show Lucifer. It's like completely going down the path of just worrying about my own darkest and baddest desires that I can possibly have and completely surrendering yourself to them. However, that is kind of an interesting shot because the tattoo is kind of disappearing and he is disappearing into like this void of sorts. So I'm not sure if there's like a potential happy ending or like a continuation that leads to something a little bit lighter as they're managing to overcome, because maybe I'm not sure, Sung-hoon might be the one of the few who can kind of like overcome it because the tattoo disappears from his neck, so the darkness wasn't able to penetrate quite. I'm not really sure. Jake, I'm not 100% sure if he is completely turned. Nikki is, I'm also not quite sure if he's completely turned because the dark passenger is trying to turn him, but I'm not sure if I've seen a visual where he's 100% turned. Not entirely sure. But this was fucking insane. I absolutely, I absolutely love this. Like the filmmaking was amazing. The upside down camera shot as like their entire world has been flipped upside down. So to do it in a figurative and a literal way was just genius in my opinion. The intro shots with the heaven and hell and like the sky is burning. It's like the two sides, and you will always gravitate more towards the darkness because, you know, being the bad guy is more interesting, being the villain is more complex, you know. Not having to follow the rules is a little bit more, you know, attractive, you know, whatever, bad desires and shit. I feel like they've done a phenomenal job. And like the dancing, the water dancing shots were also really, really fucking cool. Like the outfits, the blue and white outfits were really nice too. Like visually, this was incredibly stunning. I honestly, part of me wishes and maybe hopes that they, maybe if they would perform this at like one of the, you know, KBS's, Mama's, Golden Discs or whatever, there would be like a bit of a bridge in between, something like really, really epic, as they usually have like this epic music, trailer music kind of thing going on, super cinematic before it goes back into the song. I feel like maybe that's when we'll get something that would resemble a bit of a bridge. That's my only nitpick with the song, because the song sounds amazing. I just wish it was like 15-20 seconds longer, and that's pretty much it. So, you know, this was awesome. I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. If I made any sense, let me know in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed this, make sure to like this video, comment, let me know about some of the lore that I missed, because there's definitely a 100% chance that I missed quite a bit, so feel free to let me know, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Be well and safe wherever you are. See ya.